Hey, Nicolette Revel Sage here. Bright sunny day on the lake. I just wanted to talk about guilt. It's not a very fun emotion. I was talking to my friend yesterday about guilt, feeling guilty. And it feels sin-like, right? And if we look at fundamental Christianity, it's like it was founded on repenting and feeling guilty, like a sign of humility. Huhowever, depending on what source, Course in Miracles was the first one that taught me sin is missing the mark. You're human. You made a mistake. But then, the old school Christianity patriarchy wanted to use that over people. Like, well, you're not going to rest in heaven and all this stuff. And with my sociological training and understanding the Protestant ethic, and then growing up in a cult-like church, I lived it. It was indoctrinated upon me. And this is not to knock if your religion serves you. This is, why don't I have the right and freedom to question things? They don't like question. They don't want me to question authority and rules. Especially, like, you can't be gay at your church. You can't they still separate it with men and women. I'm like, yo, what? So this is going back to guilt. It's like that feeling that you're dirty and wrong. Where does that come from, right? Pleasure is bad. That's all capitalistic and patriarchal. Like, again, I'm telling you the lens from sociology, authority over like fundamental religions. Yes, they serve a purpose. They give you belonging. They give you discipline. I'm not arguing that. It's just when it is a form of control and you can't question, that's it. So guilt, coming back to guilt. It's like, I have always been so sensitive to other people, and I always want everyone to have everything. Like, why can't it be so simple? As a little kid, it's like, growing up in the 80s, it was like, I hate that term, I didn't see color, but I really didn't. Yeah, like, gay people couldn't be out. Like, I'd ask my mom, why are Auntie Robin and Auntie, I forget her name, like, blah, 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 they're roommates, right? They're roommates, okay? And then my mom told me that one of her best friends growing up was black, and she taught me how to snap. It was so cute, like at 4 years old, and I'd be like, Auntie Deborah, I want to have a tan like you. Like, that innocence, right? And I'm sharing that from a place of love and innocence. So it's going back to guilt. It's like, sometimes I feel guilty because of the resources I have, and I just want to give and share all the time. I did that through nonprofit work. I did it through wellness. I did it through all my relationships. And when you walk the earth this way, it's like you're never doing enough. Well, some people can sleep at night, billionaires, people who have things, and just be like, well, at least my family and my legacy is taken care of. No judgment, but I don't want to like straddle those two extremes. It's like, so when it comes to feeling guilty for what I have, can't that be enough? And then, in the world of social justice, and I say this with so much reverence, I appreciate people who speak their passions, but when you project it onto others and make people feel bad for not doing enough, that's where I had a problem. And that's kind of why I left the Bay Area too, was teaching for UC Berkeley, which I love, and I went to school there. It was like highly politicized, and it's just all this division and separation. And that's, again, why I came out to moving to the South, which is still an experiment, like, real talk. Like, right in front of me, I'll see white people say hi to other white people and then look at me and ignore me. And I'm like, okay, what made you say hi to them? And I don't give off any negative vibes. I'm neutral. I'm like willing to say hi, but I can't say hi to everyone and be ignored half the time. It's exhausting. So those are real feelings and thoughts that I feel safe enough to share. And, when you put yourself out there like this, other people have opinions. So I just ask that if you have an opinion, can't we just talk with truth and love without trying to change each other or make people feel bad? Like with the internet, it's like we troll each other and we cancel each other, but is that really the way for humanity to move forward? Peace.